Hello, welcome to the Grownish After Show. I'm Jaleesa, and again, great episode of Grownish. I really enjoyed it. The 30 minutes go by so fast. I couldn't imagine an hour long Grownish. Hey, Aaron for life. Before I get to talking, give me a thumbs up if you saw tonight's episode. Before I start saying everything I got to say about this. Did you see tonight's episode? Give me a thumb. That was wild. It definitely was wild. Hey everyone, welcome. Hey Aaron Shiv. Did you see tonight's episode? Okay, I see a thumbs up. I see some thumbs up. The end. That was super cute how they did the end. All right, great. I'm seeing some thumbs up. My goodness, I have so much to say. So I'm really just going to get started. So first, let's just, nice. So first, hey, Zoey and Aaron. Zoey and Aaron. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's the morning or late night after they go and get married and they have this fun night on the town. The federales come and arrest them. So now they are at the police station and Zoey is freaking out. But to Zoey's defense, I would be freaking out too. I've never been in jail. So, knocks on wood. So I would be freaking out too. And not only that, they were in jail in Mexico. Or like about to be in jail, whatever. So they're there and they're like trying to figure out what they're going to do. They're like, oh, we'll call Doug and, we'll see if he can bail us out. I've kind of always thought about this. Like, if I were to go to jail randomly, who would I call to, like, get me out if I didn't want to call my parents? I feel like nowadays it's so easy to not know someone's phone number by heart. Do you guys know, like, your friends' phone numbers by heart? Yeah. If so, let me know. Like, because do I need to, like, start remembering friends' phone numbers? But anyway. It was such a good episode. So they call Doug. He doesn't answer, right? And then next thing you know, Aaron is like, he goes up to the guard. Right. Who really remembers people's phone numbers? I know that I remember my granny's phone number from like 10 plus years ago. But nowadays, we just grab our phone and we click our friends' like number. Do remembering numbers. I remember like important numbers. Well, anyway, like I was saying, Aaron, he walks up to the guard and he's basically trying to finesse the guard or kind of like, I hate to use the word solicit because he was just talking, but eventually the guard arrested him for soliciting an officer. He gets his mugshot. And now he is handcuffed to the chair. Again, I cannot believe that they... And then what did they really get arrested for anyway? Well, I guess probably having sex on the beach. But they could have just said they was rolling around. I don't know. Or the pinata. Actually, they definitely had a few things that they could have gotten arrested for. So, never mind. So at this point, Aaron is handcuffed to... Hey... Grownish. Aaron is handcuffed to the chair, and him and the pinata, yeah, which was so dumb. Like, I was like, I get it, like that's fun or it's spontaneous, but I've been told you don't mess around in Mexico because Mexico jail in Mexico is terrible. Well, not terrible, but like they don't play. So. But what's crazy is as they are sitting down at the police station, at this point, hey Jess, at this point, Aaron is, thank you. Let me know if you want the girl who did my head number. But she's really good. But yeah, so Aaron and Zoey are talking at the police station. He is upset. Hey girl. Hey Black millionaires. So they're sitting down, they're kind of like going back and forth. Aaron was fighting for her life. They're kind of going back and forth, and they just start getting into some real deep conversations. Some conversations that I'm like, whoa, like, how we get here? So they basically were like, the question came up, was their relationship like cursed? You know, because they're kind of going back and forth, and Aaron is saying how ironic that we wanted to be together for 3 years, but it was never the right timing, right? Zoe was either with Luca or traveling for work. Aaron was with Rochelle, or as he says, trying to save the university. Then when they're finally able to get together, after 2 weeks, they go and they get married, you know? I was scared when they started their little argument. Right? I'm like, no, it's too soon, newlyweds. So they're calling out all of these things, right? How it never just works like flawlessly with them. And the question comes up, do they think their relationship is cursed, especially considering how it started? And my question to you guys is, do you think relationships can be cursed? For me, I feel like cursed is a pretty strong word. Like, damn, I don't want to say cursed, like maybe have its ups and downs, but I'm just really big on the type of words or labels that I put on stuff. Like I try not to do that, but cursed is a little strong. Now, do I feel like the saying you what is it? You lose them how you get them? Do I feel like that got some truth to it? Yeah. Do I feel like the way you start a relationship could be the way you end it? Yeah. But at the same time, you know, no situation is perfect. And really, they deeply care about each other. So that's why they will last. I hope they last too. Even if they, you know, we see in the episode that they got unmarried, as they called it. But I hope that they can at least stay together. At this point, y'all done broke all these hearts. Okay? Y'all have had all this back and forth, 3 years. Y'all owe it to yourselves to give it like a real try. That's how I feel about Zoe and Aaron. At this point, let's just give it your best try. And then if it don't work out after your best try, y'all can't say that y'all didn't try. Now, I was very surprised to see that, yeah, me too, Leah Boo. I was very surprised to see that they were going to get unmarried, though. Like, I don't know, I thought that would have been kind of cute to keep it on the low, or even if they wanted to tell people, but, you know, like they said on the steps, oh no, back up, before they even get divorced, I was surprised that little Zozo being selfless, because people love to say that Zoe is selfish, but Zoe being selfless and taking the rap for their night in Mexico. When she decided to step up and, you know, do the whole, what was her, petty theft, that was her charge or whatever, I was very surprised. But, and I love how Aaron was like, no, Zoe, no, why would you do that? I thought that was cute. I'm like, Aaron, calm down with the police officer, sir. Remember, we in Mexico. We don't want no issues. But I thought that was really cute. They just got married and now it's over. Oh, I'm telling you the tea, but yeah. I'm gonna let you see the details, but yeah, but they're still together though. They're still in a relationship. They just ain't like married. So yeah, hey girl, hey Chastity. We were just talking about how Zoe decided to be selfless, because you know people love calling Zoe selfish, and take the rap when it came down to, you know, their whole little situation in Mexico. Now, it's crazy because I feel like Aaron, he already had a mugshot. He really could have just took the rap. When she did it, I'm like, on the low, the woman in me is like, girl, you better let him take that. He the man. But once she explained that she finally needed to step up to the plate for him, I understood. Like, okay, I get it. That's very noble and selfless of her. And Zoe needed a selfless moment, because how many selfish moments has she had? A ton. So I wasn't mad at it, but I ain't gonna stunt. Seeing Aaron, aka Trevor, y'all know how I feel about Trevor. I think he's very handsome. But seeing Aaron like no, I'm not going, like, no, don't let her do it. I thought that was really cute. Oh, he just gonna care about his wifey like that. Yeah, it was a really cute episode. Like Zoe, she gets some points for that. Then as she's in there and she's reflecting and all of that, which I thought was cute. So I said she's been selfish since Blackish, definitely. Oh, right, that first scene on the beach when he was behind her. I'm like, oh, okay. What y'all was doing on this water? So, y'all funny. But no, I peeped that too, though. But how cute that not only Zoe is in there reflecting when she locked up, but Aaron didn't go home. He stayed in the chairs, or, stayed out there, fell asleep, and, was waiting on Zoe. That was so cute. Aaron does seem like a good boyfriend. I feel like when he's in a relationship, he's really, really it's like, he's the best when he's in a relationship. Well, except when he cheated on Rochelle. Okay, I'm gonna take that back. He's not necessarily, you can tell that he cares deeply about Zoe. I mean, how many times has he I don't want to say taken Zoe back, but given her a pass when she's done something bogus. When I think of bogus things that Zoe has, ain't he fine? Somebody said Trevor's fine. Yes, he is. When I think of selfish things Zoe has done to Aaron, I instantly think, has she didn't call her daddy to help him get a job, knowing that he was in all that debt? That's why I'm like, oh yeah, okay, so you got a side to you. So again, it was time for her to have his back, and I'm glad that she did. Why that word? Why cringy? So yeah, that's that. Then, if you've seen my lives before and you just saw that eye roll that I did, you already know who I'm about to talk about. Anna. Oh, she's cringy. Not even cringy because she's beautiful. But the stuff that she be doing is just kind of like, girl, you need to go heal. That's how I feel about Anna. Anna need to go heal. I thought Dre was gonna show up too. I thought that's how they were gonna get out, because Dre was gonna come. Because I feel like I've definitely seen him in the previews for this season, so I thought that's what was gonna take place. Chastity. Anna is so annoying. First of all, honey, and I get they're still young, right? I'm serious. But I get they're still young. But when you are in a relationship with someone, it's really not fair to go through their phone, to go through their personal items, right? It's really not fair. Oh, y'all gotta meet my daughter. She's on the floor right now. It's a cat, not a human. But anyway, it's not really fair to just feel like you are entitled to go through someone's belongings, their devices, etc. Now, have I been through somebody's devices? Yep. Would I do it again? Insecure me probably would. But I feel like if you are secure in your relationship and how you feel about your partner, why are you going through their phone? You should really just trust that they got your best interest at heart, right? Or trust that they wouldn't do you bogus out here. And to Javi's defense, okay, well, two things. First off, you can tell that exactly, Zarin Ship said, right? She had a problem with that, being in everybody's business, and it's to the point where she messed up with Javi. Tweeting. So, Javi, with naming the person in his phone, true. And then, yeah, and it wasn't, this episode was mainly about, because somebody said, this is funny. Somebody said, bro, I agree. Every character deserves a storyline, but I wasn't worried about them other people tonight. I just wanted to see how Zoe and Aaron get out of jail. Facts. I told you I'm my daughter. They definitely had, most of the airtime, which I was cool with, too, because it was interesting. But with, where Javi, I don't even want to say he messed up at. I feel like Javi was doing the best that he could, right? So, naming the person's phone, or he said somebody put their name in his phone as somebody. Okay, sure. But if you have a girlfriend and she sees someone texting you by the name of somebody, Who not about to go through their man phone? Does that show a little insecurity? Yeah, sure, maybe. But to this day, if I see if I see like a secretive name like you or girl, I might just go through that person's stuff. I know, even if I'm feeling secure, that's just sneaky. Like, who the hell is somebody? So, but Anna got a history of just jumping the gun. So, she really could have, I don't know, because she wasn't expecting to see what she saw. It was just all messed up. But this wouldn't have started if Anna didn't go through his stuff. Like, I'm really big on don't go through my stuff. And before, okay, so the situation was I went through somebody's stuff before, right? And I felt justified in doing it. But when someone went through my stuff, I just felt so violated. Like, you really out here going through people's stuff? You know what I mean? When I say stuff, I mean like devices, right? So I feel for both of them. And Anna, again, jumps the gun so much. Did you listen to the part where he said he didn't even have anything? Like, what is you doing, you know? But again, like Chastity said, like I'm saying, like some of y'all may be thinking, it's time for Anna to go heal. So Javi should have volunteered that information, but she was wrong for not being direct and asked rather than going through his phone. Definitely. But, I mean, at the same time, if he's saying that he doesn't have anything, like, so he was supposed to tell her that he could have had something? Like, I feel like he was damned if he did, damned if he didn't. They definitely have trust issues, and they both don't know how to communicate at all, which means they have things to get set to set right within themselves. The way Jazz and Nomi looked at each other when she said she didn't have anything, I must have looked at the screen like, okay. Anna be Anna in, for real. So yeah, it sucks though, because I feel like Javi really likes her, and she just continues to just do random stuff. Do you think everybody else gonna find out they got married? I want to see Luca's reaction so bad. He is gonna try to push it off like he not jealous, but he is. Triple T, what's your real name? Because I need to know your real name. Well, I think Luca is the biggest hater, okay? The biggest hater. Because he always got some little slick comment to say. I'm still not over the fact that he was hating on Zoe with the whole Joey stuff, you know. But now he definitely hating that Zoey and Aaron are together. Then he goes and gets with, what's the girl name? Jillian. Y'all in this weird open relationship. Or basically, then you give her a kitty, your crib. It's just a lot going on with Luca, and I feel like he's a hater. And I wasn't thinking, at first I'm like, oh, you know, they probably won't find out. But I think they will find out later in the season, and it's going to just kind of come out, and Luca's going to be pissed and show that he still really cares for Zoe. But Zoe better not backtrack to Luca. No, absolutely. You can't be with nobody who feel like they in competition with you. And you finally got Aaron. Girl, you better not. Okay, Tyler, got it. So something else that I wrote down was that the ending was really cute, by the way. With the whole, them looking at the phone like, they saying something's going on in the States. I thought that was cute. Now, granted, I hope that we don't have to see them in no mask, because we already live in that. I don't want to see that on TV as well, but we'll see. Love Grownish said, probably a very unpopular opinion, but I don't really like Anna's boyfriend, so I don't really care if they're not together anymore. I mean, he seems nice. Why don't you like him? He seems nice. Who I don't like, other than Rochelle. I feel like Luca and Jillian. I'm not here for it. I'm not here for it at all. Who I'm rooting for? Nomi and her baby daddy. Hello, sir. Where's you at? Come take care of your seat. Or at least hit her back up. Jazz and Doug, I definitely don't feel, I'm going through relationships right now. I definitely don't feel like they are done. I feel like they still got some like, I'm bitter, no, you bitter, no, I'm mad at you. I feel like they still got all that going on, but they ain't done. They definitely gonna get back in them sheets. Well, let me not say that. They definitely gonna rekindle the flame. I just think he's boring. he doesn't add anything to the show. Okay. I can see that. What is he really adding? Well, with him came new themes like spirituality. You know, last season, like when Anna got baptized and when they talked about celibacy. So his might not be like super exciting like Vavel getting busted with drugs, but it is a new theme that they're exploring, so I'm not mad at that. And this STD stuff, like, you know, that's a new thing too. Why, when I was watching, I'm like, something came to me. Now I don't know if this is gonna happen. I doubt they're gonna have 2 pregnant girls on the show at the same time, but I'm like, what if Zoe get pregnant? But it don't sound like she giving Aaron no goodies. Every time he brought it up, she like, my girl, you better let him well, they got down on the beach though. Vivek needs more storyline. Yeah, I don't really. Okay, so let me ask you guys this: who is the female version of Vivek, and is there one? And when I say the female version of him, I mean somebody who gets just as much time as Vivek. I don't feel like he has a female version of him. I feel like, well, no, Nomi has more of a storyline than him. Like, cause her stuff gonna be able to linger on. You know, she can always bring up the baby. She can always bring up how dude ain't texting her back, whatever. But Vivek, other than this drug bust, and when he was with his thing has just always been drugs. You know, even the stuff with Heidi didn't have much meat to it. I would like to see more about him, but I feel like I don't really see them making him and Trevor like the main guys. Like, I feel like they're gonna keep him in the background, which sucks because they could really do a lot with that drug stuff. They could do a lot with Heidi, but like Tyler said, that is a lot of storylines. Everybody gets more than Vivek. Somebody said Sky, Leah. I was calling you Leah Booms, Leah Bobo. Sorry, girl. I was happy to hear the word freshman tonight. I was just thinking I was just asking somebody, do they think he done calling her freshman? I know. So cute. Then they gonna kiss. I know they be acting, but they are really, really cute together. Now I know Yara, my sis Yara, she is focused and she's doing her thing and she has her Adidas collab. And I know Trevor, you know, he just sang the national anthem and, you know, he is on his R&B tip and performing and doing all that. Side note, I know I say this all the time. Y'all know I went to a Trevor Jackson concert. Y'all know I did front row. Was able to put my hands down his body. But anyway, I know they're doing all that, right? But they're really cute together. Just saying, Java Girl wouldn't be a bad choice, but they're really cute together. But predictions, I think next episode we're finally they've dragged this whole Nomi and her baby daddy thing enough. I think next episode we're gonna hear more about the baby daddy and what's taking place, well, what ain't taking place, etc. I think that Jazz and no. But Zoey and Aaron, Dre is going to find out. I don't know how, but Dre is going to find out. Oh, no, I'm trying to think of the previews. I feel like Aaron said something to Dre, and yeah. But we going to see Dre soon. We going to hear about Nomi and her baby daddy soon. And, I don't know. Jazz and Doug, how much I want to bet they mess around soon? I feel like they are. Because it's just too much tension. But one thing I want y'all to do, keep an eye on Luca and Doug. I feel like Luca, and I wrote this down this week and last week, I feel like Luca is going to try and corrupt Doug. Like, no, don't try to get Luca to join the bitter ex-boyfriend club. No, don't try to get Doug to join the bitter ex-boyfriend club. But he on his way. Because Luca's pretty bitter. And Doug be saying some real, like, I ain't over it stuff. Because even when they said Jazz was for the streets, I'm like, this is so disrespectful. They would be fly, but I think Yara be having a lot going on. Yeah, definitely. And I understand that this is their job. Like, they very well are. You know what this tells us? They're really good at their job. Because I'm whole thinking that in real life they could be together when this is really their job. So shout out to them for being a great actor and actress. I know Phil and Nomi don't really know each other, but I want them together. You want to see the baby in a 2-parent household. You want to see Nomi. Why did I say Nomi? Nomi, in a serious relationship. Because Nomi was definitely a hot girl. Okay, she was having a good old time these first couple of seasons. But I don't say she got caught up, but she got knocked up. And, she changed in her ways. But I would like to see Nomi in a relationship. And if that can't help happen with Phil, I'm really interested in seeing Nomi, the single mom, and how she, ventures through that. Because I'm sure that can be a lot. Side note, Emily, the woman who plays Nomi, super cute. Y'all follow her on the gram. She's really cute. And she really had a baby, which was like perfect. Let's see. I love Luca in season 1, but now he's just being mean for no reason. Exactly. I definitely used to be Team Zuka. All day, Team Zuka. I feel like I low-key liked Zuka back then. I low-key liked Zuka more than Zarin. Because at that time, Aaron wasn't the best at communicating at all. I'm like, you finna lose your girl because you can't just open your mouth. But Luca, even though he would be like a little pouty sometimes, he was more expressive than Aaron back then. But now he's just a hater, and I'm not a fan. Yeah! Oh my goodness! Oh, nice! Wow, Yara, this is great.
We finally made it happen.
Yara, you are gonna make me tear up, girl. Did you really join?
Yes. Thank you for always commenting. I'm glad it finally worked out.
Yes, this is so crazy. I'm so excited to talk with you.
Yeah, of course. I just came in to pop in and say hi. I appreciate the fact that you are the first one on it after every episode.
Oh, girl, this is my show. I got to. I know. I know this was from last episode, but y'all just gonna meet Mr. and Mrs. Aaron Jackson? Like, this is so cute.
I was just saying, I'm not too sure I want my 13-year-old brother to watch this episode. I was like, I don't want to see him watching me cuddly with another grown man.
I know, on the beach. I'm like,
on the beach.
But it was very classy, and you guys look very nice together. So, I know you said you only have a couple minutes, but what can we expect from Zoey this season? I will say, I can appreciate how selfless she was with taking the rap. That was
a big step for her, wasn't
it? Definitely. So what can we expect from Zozo?
From Zozo, I'm trying to think. I feel like we start with the Mexico episode because it makes the entire crew get really real about what's important to them. We start with this, like, they're all irresponsible. They're all doing the most.
Yeah.
And so, like, on one end, I think they get, I didn't realize Zoey and Aaron never actually dated before that. Like, that was a realization I had. Like, oh, they've never been together. And so I think a big thing is Zoey figuring out what it means to be in a relationship, especially knowing that she has her own priorities. And she's also been through the relationship where she gave up what she wanted, the relationship where she put her own hopes and dreams to the side, or the relationship where she felt like she was the only thing that mattered. And so because of that, like, I feel like that's a big step for her. And then also I think it's like her actually preparing to be in the world. She did her whole little stint in the world, but I think I'm excited because you finally see the payoff of how messy she's been the past 3 seasons.
Definitely. So, that's my girl, but she kind of be all over the place, but I'm proud of the growth. And something that I feel like I'm experiencing as an adult is just trying to be balanced, Like we said, when she was with Luca, there was a point where she was all about Luca. Maybe even someone could say a little up his butt, but when you're in love,
right. It's hard to establish who you want to be. Exactly. Like, I even realized in certain friendships of mine that I established a very particular version of who I was. And once you do that, it's kind of hard to get out of it.
Exactly.
And so you either find those friends that can grow with you when you're like, ooh, this actually isn't who I want to be. Luca did not end up being one of those people for her when they were in a relationship.
I feel like he's a low-key hater from the Joey stuff.
Yeah,
to
but even that relationship, I think, is redefined this season in a really interesting way. You know, like last season, he was dating someone else. He was dating the lovely Ryan. And so I think, like, because they settled into the idea that they're no longer in a relationship, there was a nice reset. So we get to go into this season not being like, ooh, are there romantic feelings? Da, da, da.
I said today, I'm like, Zoe, you better not go back to Luca.
Yeah,
Not after all this with Aaron. No.
no promises, but
Oh
yeah.
God, but what happened? Oh, this is so cool though. I cannot believe you joined. Yara, I'm gonna say this for everybody. You are a real one because you told me you were gonna join and you kept your promise, and I appreciate it.
Of course. No, I was just so happy. It was so funny because I was finishing up some work and I saw you said live in 2 minutes and I was like, "Ooh, it's been 30 minutes. Let me just see. Let me just see."
Oh, that's so nice. I appreciate it so much. And feel free to, join us every week after the
Yeah.
episodes. We can
I
chat.
love you. Let's find a time in the next. I mean, what we have like 7 episodes left. Let's find. I'll DM you or something and we'll find like a proper time.
Oh, nice. Yara, you're such a real one. I appreciate you so
No,
much.
of course, of course, of course. My phone's on 3%, but I just want to make sure I can
Yes,
say
I'll
hi.
definitely send you a message, and I hope you
Yeah.
enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you. You as well. Okay. Much love. Bye.
You guys, never, never, never. Sorry, I'm just so in shock right now. What the heck? I cannot believe she really joined the live. This is crazy. Oh my god. Um, that was so nice. Yeah, I usually always got something to say, but as you can see, I'm here. Wait till I tell my mama. Oh my god. So, while you guys are here, go ahead and subscribe to my channel since you're here. Yara is the best. She's definitely a real one. I cannot believe she just joined my live. Oh, you guys go and check out the link. I did speak this into existence. I actually have something on my whiteboard that says speaking it into existence, and it says Yara Shahidi joins the live. So I can't believe she just joined the live. I'm so excited. And she told me that okay, you guys saw it. I'm excited. But I'm gonna save this live so we can go back and look at this moment and DM Yara so we can set that up. But thank you guys for tuning in. Hey, make sure y'all follow me. It's a lot of people in here. Make sure y'all follow me and subscribe to my channel, link in bio. Okay, guys. Bye. Ah, I cannot believe she really joined. Okay, y'all send me y'all screenshots too. I took some screenshots. Okay. Bye, you guys. Bye. I cannot believe this. Wow. Okay. Bye bye.